Shalom, y'all. Watch carefully and pay close attention, because at the end of story time, your parents, teachers, or guardians just may ask you some questions. So pay close attention and learn.
We love reading scriptures by the lamplight and learning about our Father Yahweh. We're pleased to be an Okie from Abilene.
Imagine now the microorganisms. You know, you plant a grain of corn and they go to work on that seed, that grain of corn. And then they bring it up. They bring the stalk up to full, and they start producing ears of corn. Then it comes out with the tassels that are also food for man, and then the corn. And they do that. They do that because they've been assigned to do it. These kingdoms have been assigned to do just that. If you'll imagine the fish that Yeshua told to pick up a coin and come get on the disciples' hook, you can imagine the power he had over these things. So imagine now, if you will, a body being planted in the ground. Your children, pay attention, because you're going to have this power. And you put the microorganisms to work on that body, first to take it down, to deplete it, turn it back to dust. From dust we're taken. From the chiefest of the dust we were taken. In actual fact, we have many forms of these microorganisms in our body. They built our body. That's what Yahweh used to build our body. He did it in a very short time period, as the scripture shows. He did it in a very short time period. It didn't take him millions of years to do it, and he did it with one finger. You microorganisms do this. That's the way I do building buildings around here. I do it with one finger. Well, that's the power you're going to have. But when you get this power, imagine these microorganisms going to work in full force, which we will have them prepared and ready, because this is something that's got to be prepared, because Satan's trying to destroy this, because she knows where this power is going to come from. So she's trying to destroy the micro life in the earth at this time.
Okay, it's time for some questions, boys and girls. Question number 1. Who did Yeshua send to get a coin to put on the disciples' hook? A gopher? A baby kitty? Or a fish? If you guessed a fish, you are correct. Question number 2. What did Yahweh use to build our bodies with? A hammer and nails? The microorganisms? Or a bowl of oatmeal? If you guessed the microorganisms, you are correct. Question number 3. What did Pastor Yisrayl say Satan was trying to destroy in these last days? The micro life in the earth? Pope Francis? Or herself? If you guessed the micro life in the earth, you are correct. You did a great job, everyone. Be sure to always pay attention and be ready for the questions that come at the end of Storytime with Pastor Yisrayl Hawkins. Shalom.
Praise Yahweh!
We're pleased to be an Okie from Abilene, a place where Yahweh's house teaches true peace. With our great high priest Yeshua, we are learning to serve at Yahweh